Drive Home, Mama. Andrea TV here, coming back to you on Sunday, January 9th of 2022. We are back on our favorite avenue, and the time is currently 7:24. We got down here about 7:15, and there was a lot of good orders, a lot of dollar amounts. It's raining outside, but they were high miles. And you know, I dash and Uber Eat in a major DC city, and 4 miles is across town any way you look at it. So all of the orders up until now were 4, 5, 6, 8 miles. Not in the rain, gonna take longer than a regular day. The red lights are still as long as they were or will be on a Monday morning. So we just accepted our first offer at 7:22, and it is a batched order from Uber Eats. $17 and change for a total of 2.8 miles. We are on our way back to our favorite sushi place. One day I'll have to eat here. People love their sushi. If you have a sushi, people love their sushi. If you have a sushi restaurant near you, it's okay to camp out there. We're gonna get some good orders. Doordash. Time is now 9:03 p.m. A lot has happened since we spoke last. That first batch order for 17 and change, Uber Eats, both picking up from... Time is now 9:03 p.m. A lot has happened since we last spoke. That first batched order, Uber Japanese, 2 pickups and 1 pickup. Time is now 9:02 p.m. A lot has happened since we last talked. Our first order was a batched order, picking up at Umi Japanese Cuisine, making 2 stops. Not sat, because there's no room to sit. Their dining is closed, and they're on the 2nd floor. So essentially, all of the Doordashers and Uber Eats drivers wait right outside the restaurant on the 2nd floor. I showed you some of the film of the amount of people. At one point, it was like 10 of us. A couple of left and abandoned. I didn't get my orders and get into the car until 7:53. 7:53. So right before I leave out, meaning right before they came with my orders, I turned on Doordash. I said, well, if I'm going to wait this long, I might as well make it worth it. See if I can pick up one Umi from Doordash going close also. Well, I did pick up a Umi. It wasn't one. It was a batch. That batch was for $15.50, going a total of 2.1 miles. The only hiccup was, and I knew I should be fine because it just took me 30 minutes to wait for my batch from Uber Eats. The only hiccup was the second order in that Uber Eats batch was to a hospital. And we all know how tricky hospitals can be. And sure enough, it was call me when you get close and we'll arrange how we can meet. And it was a hospital employee, and she did take 6 of the 8 minutes to come out to get her food. They sent me the text, Doordash sent me a text stating that one of the customers' items was ready, but I knew they had to work on the second one also. And this was when I was still waiting for her. I was like, oh goodness, if I get that next text before I can pull off, because it was about a 13 minute drive back. If I get that second text, I'm going to have to unassign both because I don't want a contract violation. It did not happen. I didn't get the text stating that the second customer's order was ready until literally 4 minutes before getting back to the restaurant. And you have 11 minutes grace from when the time it's ready or pick up until the time that you're considered late. So that worked out, and both orders were ready, went to deliver them, even though they were both dinner from Japanese restaurants, no hidden tips, so it was $15.50, and then waited a while till we received our next offer. Right now, we are on an order for $13.55, and it was for a total of 3.4 miles. and we're on our way to the customer now. Okay, after we just dropped off to our last customer, received a Doordash for, I believe it was $8.25 or $8.75, going 2.1 miles. And then before we can click on that good, they sent an add-on for an additional $7.50 for an additional 0.6 miles. Let's go. Chipotle time. Okay, both orders dropped off. It is now 9:56 p.m. and we are calling it an early night. My youngest, who wasn't feeling well, called crying. Okay, we have dropped off both orders. It is 9:56 and we are calling it an early night. My youngest, who was not feeling well, called and asked, "Can you come home? I can't sleep." And I said, "Sure, be there in 30 minutes and we are done for the night. I will give you my totals and for the time that I was out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow." Gotta care for the little ones. They're only little ones. And to everyone out there driving DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, drive on, mama, and papas too.
Andrea TV here from DriveOnMama.com, coming to give our totals for Sunday, January 9th. For Uber Eats, it came to $32.26. That first batched order was to the Japanese restaurant, where we did wait 30 minutes before we got our food. I don't think I'll be doing that anymore in the future. I could have done a couple of quick trips between that time and then come back once they had died down. And then for DoorDash, it was $30.75 for a total of 4 deliveries. So I made 7 deliveries from the time I logged on 7:15 till I logged off at 9:55. And that brings us to the total of, drum roll please, $63.01. DriveOnMama.com. Like and subscribe.